Hello Aquarius, welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is your messages from your person readings. You guys, congrats. You guys won the game for this week for the highest likes. So you guys, thank you so much for all your likes, comments, subscriptions, and shares here on the channel on this video. And now we're gonna move into the reading, you guys, okay? So the likes game goes like you like the other readings, the weekly readings. The weekly twin flame love and romance readings, and the highest likes get messages from their person readings that week. And sometimes signs get more than one messages from their person readings in a month. Okay. All right. So you guys, let's have a look at what messages your person has for you, Aquarius. What message does this person have for you in April 2022? Okay. What message does this person have for you? And what's going on in their life and stuff. Ooh, this person is clearing out a lot of psychological projections. There was a lot of folks who were putting their burdens on your person and stressing them out, making them feel not good enough about themselves, also abusing them, working behind the scenes. They have come out of this person's life. The people who have been working behind the scenes to cause this person to be unsettled and not trust in your connection, not trust in you, have gone out of this person's life. And this person is just trusting in their feelings, and their feelings are guiding them back towards you. Their feelings are guiding them towards you, period. Okay? And it's so that they can heal and reconcile with the past, but it's also because there is an amazing, deep, spiritual new beginning that you guys are meant to have together, and this person knows it, they feel it. Okay? Very creative new beginning. Now, this person, they deal with a lot of chaotic energy inside, a lot of resistance, anger, frustration. This person is very frustrated in April. They're very frustrated in general, period, because something isn't working out for them, because they're trying to give to a situation that doesn't really serve them. It's not, these people don't really care about them, but they're still giving to them. These people are also trying to knock them down. No matter how hard they try, they will never be good enough for these people. But this person is trapped in this, and they're facing their frustration inside of themselves and understanding how, why they did what they did and how they did it. But I'm hearing why they did what they did. Now, this person is feeling alone, dumped. They're definitely breaking up with anybody who they're with. If they're with anybody, dealing with them sexually, spending time with them, they're not spending time with these people or this person anymore. These people are no longer able to deal with them for whatever reason or the other. And the main reason why this person is separated from them is because these were the people who caused separation between you guys. This person is going through a loss of family, friends, and stuff like friendship, stuff like that. It's because these people were keeping you guys separate. These were the people making this person feel like they needed to move faster or do things different, or that, who they loved wasn't good enough for them, or, that they weren't good enough. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person, they weren't told that they weren't good enough for you. They were told that who they loved, so you guys were better, so you were not as good. You were not good enough for them. They were around a lot of people that defiled your character, and this person was trapped in lack ever since. They never let people crap all over your character, okay, Aquarius? They never let that happen, but they still held on to these people because this is all they knew. And these people shut them out from abundance in life and abused them, caused them financial desperation and lack. And, these people just came in, shat all over you, and then shat all over your person. Or they were always there shitting all over your person, and then when you came in, they were shitting all over you. And then this person, they got separated from you. They got separated from you. Because there were karmics around you guys that were jealous of you guys. But it's not even feeling like it's jealousy, of your connection. It's like they just were telling this person that they were better, too good for you. And this person, they believed it, but they also didn't believe that they were better than you. They just thought that maybe they should go for someone else, and maybe that they would just, hurt you or drag you down or hold you back. And these folks here that were dragging them down and holding them back have been exposed and removed from their life. And they're understanding how these people were the people working against your connection. They were the ones causing for you guys to feel like you couldn't feel your feelings, or like your feelings that you had for them made you crazy. When you're around karmics, sometimes you get around certain karmics, you feel like your feelings that you have for your person, you're crazy for having them. And it's because you're just around a live type. A live, laugh, love type. The type of person that she pretends like she's so positive, or she's all positive and she's all about love, but anytime you talk about a guy that you like, her vagina gets wet, and she wants him. So you guys were dealing with people, your person, they were dealing with people who they just get turned on around, They want it's disgusting because you don't want them. They're just crazy. These people are insane. But they don't open up about it. They just hang out around people and shut them out from abundance. That's all they do. They cling on to folks, shut them out from abundance, and then try to move on anybody else that they're into and try to sully and tar your image, their image, to you, to them, so that they can move on you. That's how they think. That's how these people think. They think, oh, it's just open. They're all on. People who think like this are on drugs. Okay. People who think like that are on drugs. These are drug addicts. These are people who you probably saw them use drugs because that's how drug addicts think. They think that if they get somebody to give up on something, like it's a TV or a pair of sneakers or something, if they just leave it lying around, they could just grab it up, sell it to their dealer or whoever and get some meth. That's how they think about it. They don't realize that people have feelings. So this person is, safeguarding their energy from narcissists. They realize that these people didn't actually take anything from them, but these people caused them to lose control of their vehicle called life. They caused them to lose control of their car. And if they had an accident, something happened in their life that was considered an accident, it was because of them. Okay, and this person can fully say that if your connection had a lack of victory or something happened that caused disarray in your connection, it's because they were around a ton of narcissists that were trying to drive their car for them and they were on drugs. It's those types they never say that they're just crazy. They always come in and you just have to watch how they make you feel. And if you feel sad and dumpy around them, then get away from them. A lot of people are narcissistic. If you feel sad and dumpy around somebody and they just walked into your life and you don't even know how they came in, you just kind of met them, and then all of a sudden it feels all gray and dumpy and they're always dumping all over you, that's a narcissist. You can either keep them around you so that they could get sullied and stuff like that and get set up and stuff, or like such and such, or you could let them go and let them go get sullied and defiled by somebody else. They're compulsive. Their parents, they tell you about how their parents don't deal with them anymore because that's what they do to other people. Because they hurt people in a way that's so crazy that their parents don't want to deal with them, and they really don't want to deal with them. So your person is just closing off their emotions from these people, not letting these people dump all over them, make them feel sad, and they're realizing that God was offering them love. In this cesspool of depressed, fucked up people, God was offering them love in the form of you, and they just didn't understand that because they were always being crapped on. And then by the time that they realized this, they were feeling shut out, not good enough, and they were always feeling not good enough. And then this person, because when they were talking bad about you, this person just felt like they weren't good enough for you. They didn't think that they were too good for you. They felt like they weren't good enough for you. So they actually felt bad for you. And then, they did a lot of things even to protect you because they just didn't want these people around you. They didn't want them even putting attention on you. So then they would just kind of get away from you. If a woman just stops dealing with a man out of nowhere, she just knows she has a crazy friend or a group of crazy friends around her who are trying to spread their legs. They're crazy. They're rabid and have nothing to lose. And they're just trying to protect that man from those women because women can be dangerous in a way that you don't see, but other women notice. So your person is healing. They know that they're angelic. They know that you're an angel too. They know that you're an angel, but they know that they're angelic. They didn't think of themselves as an angel, okay? And this person also feels a new spark in life, a new beginning in passion. I believe this person's name is Catherine. Somebody's name is Catherine. So this person, they have a new beginning in passion. They have a new lust for life, and they just want to take up a spark, and they have a new lust for life for you. But it's like they got to cut out these folks, and they are letting them go. It's like this is a trait inside of themselves where they stop themselves. They don't understand how much they are loved by you and by others. So when they withdraw from others and they get mean, but mainly when they withdraw, they don't know how much it hurts other people and how much it's truly costing them. And so this person is letting go of this habit and choosing positive energy. That they know it was a habit. It was a habit that they had. That's what drew in these toxic people. So they had to cut out the habit. And the habit is just embracing optimistic energy and knowing that they are the source of their fun and that life is fun. And that anytime you feel sad, you're around somebody who's jealous of you, competitive. And anytime you feel like there isn't enough passion or like you're not good enough or this other person isn't good enough, you just have some jealous people around you that are trying to be your friend that are jealous of you, or they dealt with jealousy, and then so that's what they think about love and life, and they live their life that way. Or they don't live their life that way. They have an amazing man in their life, but they keep on telling you every guy you meet is not good enough because they just want to be the only woman with an amazing man in her life. So when her husband gets throat cancer and dies, okay, and then she's a widow, you know what I mean? What's the problem? So then she's single and then you're getting married, and that's how it goes. You know what I mean? So that's how it goes. This person just deals with competitive cluster B types. Cluster B types never go and seek treatment. They just destroy everybody they're around. And everybody around them has to go and seek treatment. And then they also work with other people to make sure that those people's image and likeness and character is defiled to people in law enforcement and other things, so that those people in law enforcement and healthcare rail down on the person who they're abusing as opposed to the abuser. That's what these narcissists do. And then that's why the hospital is filled and flooded with people who have cancer. If people have cancer, they abuse their children. Only child abusers get cancer. If you don't abuse your children, you'll never get cancer. Listen, only people who abuse children get cancer. That's it. If you abuse children, you'll wake up with cancer. So your person is letting go of a burden. They're very stressed out by other people's stuff and by things that happen, and they're carrying a very heavy burden. They can't quite figure out what the burden is, but they're carrying a very heavy burden. And so they're at the end of a very heavy cycle, and they're going to understand what this burden was, where it was coming from. They're in the middle of understanding it, but they can't quite figure out what this burden is. But they're feeling overburdened and stressed out. And then this person, they're just getting into their passion, feeling themselves, feeling amazing, knowing that they're amazing. They're not needing to, they never needed to go to others and let others tell them if they're amazing. These folks just volunteer to fill that role. And then eventually they just started defiling them. So then this person just cut them out of their life, or this person just cut you out because they saw you as pure, Aquarius. They saw you as perfect and pure. And they saw these folks as toxic and people who they need to deal with and get away from. And that they didn't want to drag you into that. Okay? And that's what this person is understanding, why, that happened to you guys, and why Spirit was involved in this. I mean, Spirit might not have wanted this person to think that they weren't an angel, but Spirit definitely caused and helped in you guys being separated, because you guys needed to be separated, because you guys had a lot of people who were distracting your person from seeing how amazing this connection was. I feel like this person deals with a lot of drug addicts, and they're understanding how the drug addicts were the ones who put a burden on your connection. It was drug addicts. So this person has a new spark in life. They were only feeling defeated because they were around heroin addicts. Someone who's a heroin addict is going to be exposed in your person's life. And this was somebody who, when they came around, they defiled everybody around them. And everybody started feeling weird and crazy. And it's because they were around a heavy heroin user. And this person is freeing themselves from being depressed because they were dealing with somebody around them who's a heroin addict. Somebody that they know is a heroin addict. And this person is somebody who's getting ready to be exposed in April, or has already been exposed. This person is cutting ties with a Gemini loser, slut, or dickbag, whichever one. And he's a loser. He or she's annoying and a loser. And they're always poor. They never have enough money. And they're always coming in, bringing in changes and lack, and bringing delays, bringing in anxiety. If you ever dealt with when you deal with Geminis that are in shadow, you will suffer with great anxiety, or you will feel great anxiety while you're dealing with them. And it's because the people who, Geminis in shadow, they deal with crazy ass shit. Because they're magicians. So they're just manifesting crazy shit. This person was dealing with a Gemini who has so many crazy things going on in their life that they lied about. This was a Gemini that lied and lied and lied. This Gemini lied so much. She or he lied every day of his or her life. And so this person has lost so much, and your person is just cutting ties with them. They're just not dealing with them because they're understanding where all the lack came from, why they didn't feel good enough, why they didn't feel why things just kept on getting lost from them around the time. And it's because they were dealing with a crazy Gemini that was a liar, that was bringing about so much sadness in their life, that was plotting so much crazy shit that they couldn't have decent shit in their life because they had a friend around them that's a liar. When you're not getting what you want in your life, you have friends around you, or you're at risk of getting around friends around you who do not wish you well, because you will not break out of certain psychological patterns. This person is freeing themselves from psychological patterning, okay? And this was psychological patterning of commitment and faith around relationships, down to the core, down to their parents even. Their parents, were lying about loving each other and all this stuff, and everybody around them. This person has just a changed viewpoint on love and life, and and also commitment and wisdom. This person understands that they thought that certain folks only had wisdom because of how they looked and because of where they're from and where they were, and they're realizing that wisdom is inside. And even niggas that toot around and wear rolls and scrobes, they're not wise. This person has learned this personally. They went through a personal experience of learning that somebody is not wise, and in this situation, in this experience, they regained their comfort zone, or they were sullied down, but it feels like they regained their comfort zone. They protected what was of value to them and what they were not willing to lose, because they were dealing with somebody who was trying to take away so much shit, and they were trying to cross their comfort zone, cross their home, cross their boundaries in a way. And so they're healing from an experience where things got small in their life, and things got small for their wish fulfillment, for their pleasure, and because they were wanting things to get smaller and simpler, and also because there was someone around them that really wasn't wishing them well. This person was getting thwarted down every second, but they weren't wishing them well. So this person, listen, they're coming away from narcissists. They're done with dealing with narcissists. They're done, and they were dealing with narcissists before. That's why they were either crapping all over your emotions, which for most of you guys, this person was not. They just didn't embrace their true emotions. They crapped all over themselves. They used to crap all over themselves. This person who you're thinking about, they never used to crap on you. Okay? So this person is feeling themselves. They're knowing that they're fire, fuego, Queen of Wands 2 times over, right? Maybe some of you guys saw that. Maybe you didn't. But this person, they know that they're fire. They know that they're fire. Ooh, hasta luego. Come on now. Hasta luego. They know that they're fire. Okay? And they're just going to take action knowing that they're fire. They're working on their confidence. This person's also attracting in so many things that they want, especially their abundance, their finances. And they're doing it right from their comfort zone. This person is following their heart and love. They got so much passion for you. And they always felt that passion. They just didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel attractive enough. And they also didn't feel like courageous enough, bold enough. They weren't bold enough to take action towards you and to be completely confident in themselves. This is some stuff that takes time. This is King of Wands energy. This man is usually an older man. He's usually older. And even when he's in his 40s, he could still be a knight, because it's really difficult to harness this energy, to be bold no matter what. And this is what this king harnesses. That's what he's learned in life. And this person is understanding these lessons in life from a King of Wands or a Queen of Wands type. They're spending a lot of time around somebody who's confident and enlightening, somebody who's genuinely a queen of light, a queen of the sun, a queen of heat. Somebody who actually puts heat and gives people sunlight so that shit could grow. That's who they're dealing with. They're not dealing with... There's so many women that think that they're the Queen of Wands, that they're just a slut. They just don't wear clothing. And that's it. Meanwhile, the real Queen of Wands is somebody who is always supportive and always there for you, always rooting for you, always optimistic, no matter what. Even when shit gets down, and you will watch them get down and out, and they will still find a way out of it. Because she's the Queen of Magic. Okay? She's the Queen of Fire. It's supposed to be hot. When you get around a Leo and she's depressing, or a Sagittarius and she does nothing but crap all over everybody around her, that she's not the Queen of Wands. She's just gonna get gotten up. You're just stealing her powers. She thinks that she's defiling you and being a vampire, but you're stealing her powers. And then she's gonna just wake up one day and find out that she's dying or something like that. And that's how it goes for her. But this person, they're around somebody who genuinely is not nurturing. They just are the sun. They're bright and positive, and they make this person feel bright and positive about life, and this person knows that they can just be positive, so they're just going to come towards you. They're working on it. They was just around people who just shot all over them. A lot of people don't understand the value of the Queen of Wands. They don't understand the value of the Queen of Wands, period. A lot of people don't understand her. All right? And they often confuse her with the Queen of Swords. So they either deal with the Queen of Swords instead, or they go to the Queen of Swords, wanting her to make them feel enlightened and happy and positive and dancing. But she's the Queen of Swords. So she's just going to tell you the truth and lock the door and tell you to fuck off if you keep on bothering her and all that. Because she's the Queen of Swords, okay? She's in a different suit. She's just going to diagnose you in her clinic, or in her urgent care center or something like that. She just diagnoses folks and tells you what's really good. And then, a lot of people confuse your person, or confuse this Queen of Wands energy with the Queen of Swords. Whereas the Queen of Wands, she's positive. She's not going to tell you that you have a diagnosis. She's just going to tell you that everything's fucking fine, and that you're fine, and then she's going to invite you out to a party, and it's going to be a lit ass fucking bash, and even Korn's going to stop by, and they're going to perform live. That's the Queen of Wands. They be mixing up and confusing the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Perhaps this person, that's what they were doing before. They thought that fun was being, annoying and a buzzkill and a good roll in the hay. Even that's what they thought fun was. And then they learned a lesson, or they were dealing with somebody around them who their idea of fun was drugs and all this stuff. Or their idea, this person, they were dealing with somebody who was supposed to be the queen of fire, that they were just not the queen of fire. They were like that type of girl that's lying about everything, that she was just trying to be everybody else. The only thing that was queen of fire about her, magical about her, was that she always tried to create illusions that she was just like somebody else, or she was better than them. She was just a narcissist. Ugh, these types of person, and they hang around you and just defile you. So from the romance angels, what they want to tell you is that this connection is a past life relationship. Your person, they know this, and nobody is going to just tell them that it's not true. Your person knows this, and no one's going to tell them that it's not true. And then what else is going on? Spirit is nudging and guiding this person to make the effort to be with you. And so they're going to do that, and they're feeling the call from the unknown. I feel as though very soon passion is going to come into your love connection very soon, you guys, okay? And this energy here, this person, they just know that they're lovable. They know that they deserve love, so that they could just go after it now. This person, they were just trapped. It was weird, but that's what happens when you're abused or you're bullied. When you're very young, you get trapped in something super weird. That it's like only some people are trapped in this. This is like a subdivision of the world, but that's what happens when you're abused. When you're young, too young to understand the world. You create a world around you that's devastating. You might even devastate others, but that's a different topic. But more, you're just going to create a world that's devastating. That's depressing, and then you tell yourself things about yourself that's not even true. If you look in the mirror now, you would know that's not true, but because you went through defilement when you were little, that's what you think. And I feel like you guys went through defilement when you were small, and you never dealt with it. You just acted like it wasn't a problem and it didn't hurt you. And then your twin flame dealt with defilement as well. They dealt with defilement as well. So they, you would have recognized them if you dealt with your pain. You didn't deal with it, and that's why they went off. And then you got triggered and traumatized into pain, so you could deal with your fucking pain, so you can go be with your person. This person is just dealing with their pain. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys super soon. Ta-ta.